Hey everyone, my name is Keelan Trent and I'm a marketing analyst here at Numerator. I have the very unique privilege today of being the first to welcome you to the newest type of content we're launching in 2022, Numerator's Data Debrief. This content will be oriented towards giving viewers a quick, insightful data rundown without taking up a large block of time on your calendar and allowing you to do a little less reading and a little more listening. These 5 to 10 minute long presentations will range from being addendums to larger scale previously released reports to being quick hits that cover off on compelling or trending topics that come across our table. That being said, welcome once again to the inaugural Data Debrief. I'm really excited to have you here. And today, throw on your helmets and pads because we're talking about the Super Bowl. Numerator fielded their Super Bowl survey to 1,841 individuals back in mid-January to ask their intentions or lack thereof for the biggest game of the year. 76% of them said they had plans of some sort to watch the game. And now we'll pause because if you're familiar with our already released full Super Bowl 56 report, these first two introductory slides have more than likely caused some to-be-expected deja vu. However, think of this presentation as a supplement to the full report, where I'll be guiding you through a dive on more granular aspects of Numerator's survey capabilities, with splits by not only level of sports fandom, but also age group for specific questions. However, to first recap some key points from the full report to make sure we're all aligned here, at a top level, the consumer playbook has never had to be so inventive. The pandemic kicked off a noteworthy shift to in-home activities, and the Super Bowl, like most events in the past year and a half, is not spared from that. A majority of Super Bowl watchers are opting to stay in and watch the event with just members of their immediate household, a figure which is up from even last year, which saw an expected increase over pre-pandemic years. This could be in large part due to what they're having to play defense against. 7 in 10 expect inflation to have an impact on their buying power and shopping, and then 6 in 10 expect the Omicron variant to be a very unwelcome guest at their Super Bowl parties. And oftentimes, changes in consumer behavior can be tied to the changes in their spending, as 45% of viewers will be shifting their spend in one direction or the other this year. 15% spending more compared to past years, versus almost a third who are planning to spend less or even nothing at all. And diving into the psychographics, as viewers have differentiating plans, their viewing motivations differ by their level of sports fandom. Those falling into the bucket of being an avid sports fan will be eagerly jumping not only from touchdowns, but also to advertising touch points, keeping their eyes glued to the screen for both the game and the commercial breaks. They'll be more inclined to wait it out until halftime to take their viewing time out, being less likely to care about the halftime performance and things such as gathering with others and eating and drinking. On the flip side, casual and non-sports fans alike will be more inclined to stick around for the mid-game theatrics and more likely to care about eating and drinking, and despite under-indexing, cite commercials as a greater area of interest than the game itself, which just goes to show that the draw of the event stretches outside of just the hash marks. And level of fandom not only impacts interest, but also ties into expected spend. Avid sports fans are 20% more likely to spend more on food and drinks this year versus the average viewer. And this inclination to spend is honestly not limited to just the grocery store alone and could spill over into even more categories. Avid sports fans could see their dollars trickle into electronics and kitchen equipment, and some are even willing to go long for bigger ticket items, 13% splurging for a new TV before the game and 17% for new tableware before kickoff, ensuring that their game day setup is up to par. And what better way to jump from the psychographics to demographic age cuts than to highlight the high-proof, age-restricted alcohol department. Now, while beer remains king when it comes to number of consumers planning to purchase, interesting trends do pop out for other category staples when grouping consumers into buckets as seen here with the cuts of 21 to 34, 35 to 54, and 55 plus. Younger viewers, being more likely to purchase alcohol overall, are also significantly more likely to reach for certain growth categories, such as ready-to-drink cocktails and seltzers. On the flip side of the coin, viewers aged 55 plus are more likely to remove alcohol from their shopping plans altogether, and if they do reach for something, it's more probable it'd be a glass or a bottle of wine as opposed to the other options pictured here. And these age groups not only differ by categories, they differ by retailer and shopping method as well. First off, 2 and 3 total viewers will be shopping at a traditional retailer in store. So much like beer, it remains on top of its respective options. However, online methods in ordering takeout delivery could fit squarely into younger viewers' play calling, as they show a noteworthy likelihood to opt for these options over their older counterparts. These differences are incredibly key for both brands and retailers to take note of as we move into such a big event such as the Super Bowl. Now, I know that was a lot of information in a very, very compact time frame. However, we do have a full Super Bowl report out there that is more inclusive of high-level insights to guide your decision-making and expectations as kickoff approaches in the next week. That link can be found below, and additionally, feel free to reach out to us at hello@numerator.com for any sort of custom insights or custom study that you could be interested in. But in conclusion, thank you so much for your time, and we really hope to see you at the next Data Debrief. Take care.